I've told friends I'd rather spend my time putting dirt and chips on it than taking them off. I'm David Keynes, out here at our home in San Pedro with my wife, Arianna. It always seems to be about the people and our friends more than the cars. We made some wonderful friends through our cars. When somebody comes up to my cars and talks to me about them and they understand what I did and why I did it, it's very flattering. I mean, I enjoy it. It's not necessarily an ego thing, but it's rewarding to me to have somebody get the message.
And with my car, when I go, I'm not looking for compliments. Like I said, I park it, you know, get the dog. She rides with me. This is Maxie, her little rescue from 2 years ago. And she rides with me everywhere, no matter what I'm driving. We just start walking, but if I'm nearby or someone is looking for me, usually what they want to tell me is how much they love the color. Now, what's that color called? You know, it looks purple. They usually call it purple. And then they see the license plate, you know, Aubergine. It's like, oh, I get it now.
You know, my career was art as an artist, art professor. Arianna is trained in art also. So we have that shared interest. And when we intertwine that in with the cars, it really makes it fun for us. You know, driving these cars is always an emotional experience for me because of my father. I mean, he was such a great guy and such an influence. And I have his 1955 Austin Healey that he bought new in '55, and I still drive that. Not a lot, but I do drive it.
When I met David, he had told me, he says, because I asked him, well, what kind of car do you have? Just out of curiosity, I have a Targa. And I said, what's a Targa? He goes, it's a Porsche. So, but I didn't really still understand, you know, what design that was. So I didn't really notice Porsches. I remember seeing a photograph of the actor Lorenzo Lamas, and I saw that he had a air-cooled 911. And I always thought, well, that's really cool looking. But that was like the only time. But when I met David was when it really piqued my interest.
When we got married, I had a 82 SC Targa, and so our honeymoon was 6 weeks in the 911 Targa. I absolutely love that Arianna has her own Porsche and loves it as much as I love my Porsches. I love it because we get to go to things together and spend that time together. She's driven cars on the racetrack, and she has her car set up pretty firm for light track, and she doesn't mind loud. Her car is pretty loud, and it's great to be able to share that instead of do it by myself and then try and explain what I did all day long to my wife, you know.
Funny because people are oftentimes surprised that we drive the cars as much as we do. I said, well, that's why we have them, because you don't want to just take them to a car show or sometimes we'll just say, hey, let's go drive to Malibu. I mean, and not meet anybody, just let's go have coffee, enjoy the cool breeze, take Maxie, go have lunch or brunch or something, and then we take off and go driving. And it's just really fun. So, you know, again, it's just being behind the wheel and just having that joy of that freedom. It's liberating. You know, anyone that knows if you enjoy driving, because I really enjoy driving, you know, that's the whole point behind it.